Right, let's start with there where we stopped last time. Actually on Friday. Let me check what did we do last. And I think the last thing what we was facing was a bug regarding the transportation of items through conveyor belts. I'm not 100% sure if we fixed it or not. Okay, let's place a few pipes. Hello, Possible Panda. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm doing well. So the last one should have 4 apples now. Or the bug is still there. 20? 20? 0, 0, 0 and 20. That doesn't make sense. Doing great. What about you? I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking. Conveyor box. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, all right. It seems to be okay. Like it's supposed to be. And what if we put a box there now? How many? 20. What if we put one more here? 25. All right. Now we should have 50. Wait, we fixed it. I'm curious, why do you have a root window with settings and global data? Wouldn't it be better to just make a global data and settings singleton? Um, wait. Why do you have a root window with settings and global data? Wouldn't it be better to just make a global? Which settings do you mean? I mean, global data. Oh, this one. Okay, all right. Wait, there was a reason for that. There was a reason for that. Actually, I think settings is even empty. Not add-ons. This one. Yeah, it's empty. Actually, settings is empty. There I wanted to store settings for the windowed mode. Like that when you scale up the window, that it will scale up it properly also, like in a way which makes sense. But I just yeah, didn't work on it further, so it's just a artifact. How to call things what you not use anymore. It's just like something what I have to clean up before publish the game. This should be 65 now. Yes, explain, please. I would suggest making it a singleton. The thing is with this windowed mode thing, I'm really it's really frustrating for me. There, I didn't make any progress, and I have no clue. The best case for me would be when it's similar to Minecraft windowed mode. Because right now it's just like this. That's horrible. Right, if you go to project settings, global, you can put a script there and then give it a name. Then you can access that script from any. Oh, all right, yes, this I actually know. That's why I have a. Okay, you talk about this I already know. Project settings globals. Here I have the global data and the settings. As a scene, there was a reason why I have it as a scene and not as a script. I think the reason why I have it as a node was that it was loaded faster or slower than a script. There was one reason why I have it as a node and not as a script. Maybe it was loaded too early or too late. That's why I make it as a node. It's also possible to make it as a normal script. And I think I had to do this workaround because I was working on this game for like 3 or 4 months without a saving function. And then I chose to create a saving function where the player can store save files. And yeah, this causes some problems with loading data when this was a script. I don't remember, but it's working now. Is your game going to be free? I will see how I'll manage it, but I think I'll do 100% a free demo of this game. I will join Steam Fair. Is it called Steam Fair? Wait, I have Steam Fest or Steam Fair? I forgot the Steam Fest, I think. And for join a Next Fest, it's called Next Fest, Steam Next Fest. And for this one, you need to have a playable demo, and this is what I want to do. Because I think for indie devs, for indie games, this is one of the easiest way to do marketing for the game. I wishlisted it. Thank you very much, Panda. Thank you very much. Helps a lot. Okay, the sending items thing is not working properly, not working 100%. And I have to figure out what is not working, then I can fix it. So I'm doing this. Where's the box? Yeah. Is there going to be modding support? It's actually really easy to implement. I mean, actually, I would love to when the community would add mods to the game. This is actually one thing what I really like about Minecraft is that everyone can play the game in the way they would like to enjoy it. So I would love it when there are people who spend time to create mods. This, for sure, I will try to implement something like this if it will have a community. Actually, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. 16 multiplied by 5 should be 80, right? Yes. You can use this to add modding. It's what do you mean? When you need a community, it will be there. Is there a plugin? Did you send a link? Because I'm not sure if I can see links in YouTube chat. I think they are censored even before I can see them. Oh well, I don't have a link on my screen. Can you tell me the name of it? Or Discord, or if you don't mind. Well, 80. It seems to work. Oh yeah, sure. What's your Discord? I think it's in the description below. Otherwise, I can send you a link. This one. I have to check if I'm able to have like shortcuts, which I can modify for YouTube chat, like in Twitch. That would be great. Okay, it seems like it's working. Okay, now I would like to see if it's possible to process items. And send them through a machine. So we'll take a seed extractor. Where do we have them? Here. So we'll put this one here. I want the chest here. And here I want to send apples into this machine. 20, that's great. Oh, thank you. Godot mod loader. Oh, all right. Okay. What is the name? Godot modding. Well, is it? Alright, it seems like it's not in the the asset library. Okay, I feel like it's not properly sending the items from here. Discord. Has a basic how you can reference on building your own mod. It has lots of. But the thing is, I create my game in GD script. So would the people be able to create? It looks like the Twitch has less delay. You have a Twitch? Do you read Twitch chat as well? Yes, for sure. Yes, I have Twitch also. And yes, Twitch has less delay. I do not know why YouTube has this much delay. I'm not sure if I can setting something. Thanks for following. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. Um, the mod loader. Will the people be able to write mods in C sharp? And there would be, I mean, they can write in GD script. I think maybe C sharp as well. I mean, in Godot, you can write in C sharp also. So my game is completely in GD script. So I just would like to know if they would be able to write in whatever language they prefer. That would be great. I have to save this message. Actually, thank you for sending it in the Discord. No discussion yet. They have a Discord server for it. I don't think they use the discussion tabs. All right. Okay. I just was wondering because it was very empty. But I can't find it here for some random reason. Oh, maybe because they just don't upload them there, just in GitHub. Yeah, but it's very fine. It's still simple to implement it. Press on release and download the latest one, and you can manually put it in the add-ons folder. Yes, actually, this I will do when I'm at the point to creating this functionality. What is that? Oh, that's from the mod, from the asset I'm using. I want to check why the machine we have We have an output inventory. Wait. This one. And this has slot data's 1 and it's null. So there should be at least one conveyor belt which has I just would like to know where the items are which are processed from the machine. And this out of bounds get indexed too, it doesn't make sense. But this I'll find out later. Right now I would like to find out this one. Storage space. Okay, it's not here. It's nowhere here. Um, I'm thinking right now. I feel like the error is in the conveyor box when we send the item. I think the problem is the function we use for we use slot switch inventory. And when we check it very quickly, we just check if it can merge for index and slot data. Actually, we check for every slot. So if it can't merge with the first one, we go to the second one. I have to go. Have a good one. Thank you, you too. Thanks for joining it. And thanks for the tip with the modding plugin. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you again. This should actually work. I have to check if I can drop some items anyway inside a box, like shift click them inside. I can't. Because it's called input inventory. This one and this one. This one is the player one, I guess. Current interact connectable. This seems to be alright. This we actually have to do with every possible external inventory. All right, it seems to work. But we can't interact with this one anymore. Node not found. We want a pipe interface. Why we should? Where we talk about the pipe interface, it's just right here. Just delete it, save, so we don't got this error anymore. But now for dropping items. Hello. I need a seed extractor. This one. So let's see when we got one seed. Yes, this way. I would like to know if they are in a pipe now. Remote, world, placed objects. The last one should be seeds now. Alright, it's seeds now. And when we have a box and we put it here, we have the seeds here now. And I would like to know when we got more seeds, if they'll be transported or not. Well, we are very unlucky. There's null instance on the null instance. Gross, why are you still to my exclusive t-shirt? I just found it. I think since I created for you, I think I already wear it. I think actually since this day. I forgot to put it out. It was for debugging reason. I'm joking. It's quite nice. I mean, Super Mario. Still create the pipes. Unbelievable, right? Get parent base null instance. I wonder how it's possible to just... And it not even took a frame to come from here to here And even then, current collider is null. I had this null instance error. I just don't understand what does it mean. It just mean that in this case, it tries to get called get parent on a variable which is nothing. But I just thought with this if statement above, if not output is colliding, that means when output doesn't have a collider, it wants to get through, so it will just return. I will waiting to the next tick in my game. And then, but the thing is, in this case, output was still colliding, but in the frame when we was creating this one, it sees that output doesn't have a collider. So for some random reason, it can go through this if statement, but this is still null. It's impossible, actually. Yeah, but it still happened. And the only way to get around it is just to say this one, even this and this is exactly the same. It just means that it's null. That something what you have set it before is still null for some reason, and then you have to find out why it's still null. This is very annoying. Yeah, I'm stuck at coding. No, actually, I think it's better there is an error than you have something what is not working and there's no error. This is the hell. Yeah, I'll save it in this state. So let's go. That are these types of glitches which the people found in like the old Pokemon games where they be like in Route 2 you have to hit this Pokemon until exactly 7 HP, then you save the game, then you reset it, but when you are at this point then you have to reset again and then you can do run through the worlds. It's exactly something like that. This is how it looks like. Oh well, I just need to delete the collision when we are still holding this one at the mouse. I think this is the only problem here. But I wonder how I can do it without getting any error, without getting any glitches here. But I wonder why I was able to walk through here. Don't have a collision here? Oh no. Well. This is the way how I will walk now. Body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 40 seems to be alright. This 80. Right. Hello, Cupix. Welcome. How are you doing? We need to do it again. Just clean a bit of space here. Doing good. How are you doing? I'm also doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm still working on the pipe system. I'm not sure if... I'm very sure you already watching me once. Good start into the new year? Yes, for sure. Always a very good start. How about you? Well, now we need a chest. So we have apples. Are we waiting until they are processed to seeds? Sorry for that. There was seeds yet? Oh yeah, 3. Wait, why it's working now? The problem is when something is working sometimes. This is a big problem here. Well, yes, I had a good start in the year. How about you? Four seeds? This is very bad. I wouldn't touch anything if it works. Me neither, but when something is working just sometimes, this is bad. Because when people play something and it's working just sometimes, it doesn't feel right. Yeah, I had a good start too. Nice. Just say this is luck based. Oh, if you're lucky and you use these pipes here, maybe the items will be sent through. Maybe not. It's up to your luck. Well. How does it looks like? Not the cheese dairy. I'm searching the juice. Cidery. Cidery is C. It should be somewhere here. Cheese dairy. Ah, here. Cidery looks a bit like Among Us. Well, a glitch. Yeah. Well, why I can't place it? Okay, that was weird. We are lucky. Well, the processing function for apples is not working, so I wonder that you can craft something. I think that no one would ever use any automations here. And we process seeds, at least something. Oh, we produce juice also, but it's the original time. It doesn't mean the original time, but I think it's a bit too long, the processing time. Something like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. It's way too long. No one will wait that long. Can sell fix of this as a DLC. That's a good idea. You can live with this bug, or you can buy this DLC for $49 and you won't have to handle this bug anymore. That's a great idea. I feel like this is somehow how some functions in some games working. Well, you can live with it, that it takes that long to got process in this game, or you just pay us another $100 and you will be able to save thousands of hours of playtime. Maybe I'm not a great developer, but a good businessman. I think you should start creating mobile games with this businessman thinking. You make this game very, very hard, that you need like hundreds of tries to finish some levels, but every time you fail, you have to watch 3 advertisements, or they stop playing your free version, they'll buy the full version for like 10 euros. So they don't have to watching 3 advertisements every time they fail. Or they should stop to fail. What was that? What is happening here? You probably can only click play button for free if I'm gonna make this game. And even when you click this play button, it will not play the game, it will play some random advertisement. No one says that you will see a game here. Why it's updating that weirdly? Okay, your play button to open a donation link. Do you want to donate something to support the game developer? Yes, $50. Yes, $100. No. No. Are you sure? Yes. Sure. No donation, just an uninstall link. Okay. First of all, why there are apples going to this? Oh, I think I know why this is happening. The output was the input. Now it seems to work. So you should never ever make the output is the input. This is a like click. This is like casino. The main thing is to have time to click at the moment when the most items appear there. And now I'll take them. Well, so put them out from here should also work. Let me try this. So we'll have another chest, which we'll just place here, here. Okay. It will just clear the first slot here. But I want it to clear up the... Yes, the first slot. And then it should... sort the inventory. And then clear up the next, and then so on. So we have connectable class and send item. If it's conveyor box, we say output inventory slot data is null. Is null. Otherwise, we will send null through. Output inventory emit changed. Alright, but we also, if it's a box, we need to sort it. So in a storage space, we need a function, which is like func sort inventory. Void grows. I think we used the same tutorial for the inventory. It probably could be because of the naming, right? Inventory datas and slot datas, right? But I expanded a bit with a few more functions because this was very basic. Was it a 3D game what he was creating in this tutorial? And he used also apples? As a first item he was using? Ah, yes, okay. Okay, yes, then we watched the same tutorial. I watched this tutorial through like a million times. It's the one tutorial of the 3D game. Wait. Inventory tutorial. I think I used this one this time. I think it was this one. But I'm not 100% sure. It just looks very similar to this one. With this book and this apple. I just can't understand the slot data, inventory data, etc. I mean, it actually makes very much sense to do it this way. And well, I think the best would be, before learning this inventory setup, it would be good to know what are resources. I realized that I just rewrote all the code from the video into my project. Yeah, probably. The thing is, resources is a very, very strong thing what you use for inventories and slot data. So it would be better. This tutorial would be way better, but I think it's not made for beginners. I think it's just for people who are a bit advanced. But at this point, when I start to create an inventory, I was like the second week in my game. I mean, creating the game was like 2 weeks. And I have even no clue what is a resource. I had no clue of any GD script or anything. That's why I was just using almost all the code he was providing. But then I think that was also the reason why I stopped using tutorials. Because I was writing code, but I didn't understand it. This tutorial I have everything that I need already, but I have different interface, so I need different controls. Alright, okay, but for me it doesn't has functionalities like sorting inventory with you know, I like the inventory system of Minecraft. Like middle mouse is sorting inventory. Shift click items from one inventory to another is something what I really enjoy to use. And that are all the functionalities I needed for the inventory system I was doing. And that's why, I mean, this is something what I have to do myself. I'm not even sure if you have something like this in the inventory and the tutorial. But yeah, the way how he do, I also have to rewrite it a bit because he was really, for example, when you talk to a box, this way was a bit weird for me. Can you please explain me how you make shift click? Shift click is working in my case like that when you shift click on an item which is in your toolbar, and you're like the toolbar, and you shift click it, it will go to, firstly it will check if there's space, if there's an external inventory open, like a chest, a machine or something. Then it will check if there's space. If there's no space and then it will go directly to your inventory. Same for the inventory. First it will check for the toolbar. First it will check for machines or external, and then it will shift click to the inventory. Actually, the script I'm writing for this is a bit too overcomplicated. And I also maybe need to rewrite it. This is the check for space. And you have almost every possibilities. So if I shift click on the player inventory, it will check first if one of those is open. And if this is the case, it will just send the item to the machine or the farmhouse or the other pipe or anything. And if there's nothing open, then it will just send it to the I check for space in 2 to 3 strings. Wait, for what is this function? No, this is for switching. But I need to check first. I check for if it has a null. If it has null, and it will also check and if it can drop. Even actually this doesn't make sense because when it can drop, then it also has null. Or if it has a slot index and which is exactly the same what I want to send. If not slot data index equals slot data. Yeah, actually, like this one, can drop items. Wait, inventory data. Somewhere, the function they use can merge. I think this would also work. Yeah, well, I mean, this is code I was writing almost a year ago. There are for sure possible things, but shorter. I think this what you said is exactly that. It's actually that what this is doing in like 3 or 4 lines. But as it was working, you know, I wasn't touching it since then. But yeah, and also it doesn't make sense to check this one 4 times here and then I check it everywhere. I think this is not my code. It was just in my function. If not slot datas, slot data's index equals slot data. Yeah, but it actually stated that you will send one item to another one. But then you still... Okay, this will work when you will shift click an item to another inventory. Just from this inventory to this one. But when I have an inventory, which is like this one, empty, 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 I also want that rather than shift clicking it and it will landing there, I check first if it can stack on top of this one. So rather than this one is 1 and this one is 1, which will landing here, I check first if this is the same item. And then if this is the same item, then it will just make a 2 here. Fancy 2 here. So, and this will be like shift clicked also. Otherwise it will just landing here. And this will be 1, 1. That makes it a bit more complicated. So it has to iterating first over all possibilities. Like this one and this one. And if there's no matching slot datas, which are exactly the same, only then it will check if there's a null. And if there's a null, it will send it to this empty spot. here, for example. And also because when you have limitations in your stack size, like in my case it's 99, in Minecraft it's 64, but when they have it set it to 99, I have to check if it's possible to send this item through. For example, you have like 50 and the other stack has like 90, then you have to be sure that you can send this item still through. So on one stack you have space of 9, and then you still have 41 left, which will needs a single slot, which is null. So you will split this stack into two things. I think that was the reason. Oh, it was a bit more complicated. Oh, hello, that's me. Um, all right, where did I stop? The send through. There was something not working. Was IO 32 by 32 in real life? Yes, I would say it's more like 16 by 32. 16 in the width and 32 in the height. Centimeters. And this is actually a webcam here. I'm standing in front of my camera and jumping every few seconds. That's crazy. Yeah. Send items. Good luck with the game development. How long have you been in game dev? For now, like a year. A year and a bit. A year and 2 months, I think. I think this is your avatar. Yes, many people think it's my avatar, but it's actually me. And yes, thank you, Super Rat. Super Rat Maker. Send item from connectable class. Where was the problem? The boxes. Storage space. Here we were stopping. All right. Here we want that this will be called whenever the first slot is empty. So first of all, we have to connect the signal with inventory updated. So we say input inventory dot connect changed with sort inventory, and then we say if input inventory dot 0 equals null, then we just say, I'm very sure I have a function for this. We sort the slot data by item type. Do we want to sort it or we just... Is there a way to send just the first slot to the last position? Godot array send first slot first index to the end. Now what is the fastest way the array to the end? For example, if we have 8100, I want to move the first element to the end. I was thinking about switching element 0 with element 1 after switching so on. It's a shame how I was looking for the fast way, not just what is your specific use case? What process are you targeting? How big is the array? Always 8 elements? Are they 10k elements? If you want real benchmarks, you need to be a lot more specific. Or are they always full? Like for your example, do they always contain integers only? Push? Wait, push is JavaScript? Thanks for following in YouTube. Thank you very much. Let's find if we have push here also. And we have. Pentagon at the end of the array, see also push front. That shifts every other element index forward, which may have a notable performance cost, especially on larger arrays. So, well, so it probably will work when we say input inventory dot slot datas dot push back this way, if I'm right. We have to try it. When we start it, it should actually already work because we have this changed function, which we'll connect at the beginning of when we're placing the chest. So we have this chest. Well, the easiest way is to find this out when we have two chests. So we have one, we have two, we have chests in between, pipes, and now we just put random items here. Okay, I mean it's working, but it just create a copy. I mean, then I could also say pop front. And this will work, but I'm not sure if that is the cleanest way or if this could lead in any possible case that the player will lose items. This is what I'm thinking right now. Oh well, This one and this one. And probably it's working. Okay, it's working. Just right now, I need to set the outputs from the machines. And also, I'm not sure if I'll keep the size of the storages. I feel like I need to make them smaller. Because right now, when we check the chest, this one, and compare this one to the size of the player, is this realistic? I mean, the chest is almost... It's big like a table when you compare it with the avatar, with the character, but not with a normal chest. So I'm thinking about to make them also just 16 by 16. This is a box. Yes, you are right. This is a box. I'm very sorry for my wording here. Well, so this is a chest. Let's go to a real chest. And also this one is giant. Really, really big. So it's okay. How big is a box? Well, they are like different. Yeah, the chest is too big. This is also what I'm thinking. This could be that size, but it could be also smaller. And my idea was it to like... And also these machines. First of all, the perspective is wrong. We should have way more view from the top. And I think I need to have a view which is 4-dimensional. So I need 4... Actually, maybe 2. The left and right side will be exactly the same, but the front and back side will be different or something. Can chests take items from Conveyor? Yes, they can. So you can see here, I mean, I presetted them with a few items so that I can easily testing it. They also can send them to other chests. This is actually already working. But this here will be not exactly the middle. This will be more like on the left, on the right. But I also maybe will create a smaller version of this one, which will be just like 16 by 16 and not 32 by 32. I think made the boxes the only space for conveyors will be more logic. Right now the box is actually just a small version of the idea was this is simpler to get a box, and the chest is more like an advanced, a bigger way of... they're actually the same thing, just in small space and big space. Like you could imagine a double chest in Minecraft or a single chest. Just the way how you get them is a bit different. Well, so there's one thing I need to fix, and this is that we right now we can't interact with the chest input. But where do I set it? I think it is in object placing area. Somewhere here I set the inventory in this horrible script. Texture, child, mouse filter, size, set grid. Well, maybe I just don't see it right now. Ah, here, input inventory, create object inventory. Well, slot data on input output bool. Interactive should be true, but only if it's a box, but not when it's a machine. So I could just add another if statement here, or just another bool. Or we have the slot data, for example, a chest. Where do we have the chest? Chest slot resource, and somewhere here. Oh, we actually have just storage size. Well, we have storage size, and as machines always has an input which is just size 1, we could say if current object slot data dot storage size is bigger than 1, then we set this one to true. Because if the storage size is bigger than 1, it could be only a chest. So we are able to interact with chests again. Interacting means that we can put items in and not out anymore. If current object slot data that storage size is bigger than 1. I have to find out if it's false or true. It seems like it says true. It says true. So it's not this interacting thing. If it's not that, they forgot something? Oh, there's still something what is called shift click. Well, this I said and this I said. Well, we actually said both to true. Um, shift click is true and interactive is true. Shift click and interactive. Okay, gross. I'm gotta go. Have a nice stream. Thank you very much and thank you for joining. Hopefully see you again. Have a great one. It's like I didn't connect. It's like I didn't connect in storage space. Storage interface. Q3 set slot data. Slot clicked connect. Connect with on slot clicked. Oh yeah. Alright, on slot clicked. And in connectable class, we don't want to print the try of sending something through. This is working. Load start. Input inventory. Alright, save. Shift clicking is just not working. But it should. I mean, shift clicking actually maybe means that we can shift click items into, but we can't shift click them out. It should actually be possible. Okay. Where's shift click? Um, all right. Well, now we want to set the positioning of, for example, the storage space of this output thing. I would like to have it. Actually, I have to change the size to be smaller first. Well, create a smaller version for this one. And also a wide version with more space. Actually, let's make the chest a size of 32 by 16. Environment. Storage space. This one. File new. So we have height 16, width 32 is like 1, 2, 4 versions. Well, so first of all, the width is fine. First of all, I'll delete all of this one, which is brown for now. So we will make this one smaller. And we also make it just one. Just to put it 1 pixel more to the right. This here we will keep in this. Just this one will make smaller. So this part we'll delete. We'll copy, paste it here. Well, this way. This one, Catherine the multitasker. Thank you. Try something deaf. Hello, try something deaf. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you for the raid again. Thank you very much. How are you doing? How's your stream? I'm just working a bit on, a bit trying to design my chests for the game, as there has to be way smaller. Went pretty well, I think. That's great. What did you do? I think I saw your streams are about 100 days, 100 games this year. Is it right? If yes, how is it going? Maybe this part I could also maybe put here. Worked on a Frogger clone, nearly finished. Had to end stream early. Right. Frogger clone? Wait, is Frogger the game I really thinking about? Oh yes, we was playing this a lot. In like 4th grade, we had a computer in school where we was playing this very, very much. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, but I think we played this version, not this one. And for sure not this one. It looks more like this one, I think. Nice, how far you've come. Alright, now we have this part of the chests, like the iron part of the chests. Is it fine? Very cool, mine is 2D and has a different theme than Frogs in the Road takes place in a supermarket. Oh, nice. Will it be a full release game or is it a fun game? Like a fun project. Oh, I think the outlines. I think I have to do them this way. Because right now I'm working with very dark outlines in the game. Everything has this very dark outline. Here it's very easy to see with the trees. But this box looks very flat in my opinion. Going to make a working gameplay loop, then put it on my itch page with the other simple browser games. Nice! Like to see the result when you finish. This trees looks great. Thank you. There are multiple versions of this tree. This one is just like the oak, I think. I have like 4. These are the old ones. which I don't like. The old ones are not good. Just ignore the collision boxes. But here I have birches. This ones. They are called pine tree. Is it a pine tree? I think so. Oak and birches, and there are also a lot of like 30 different kind of fruit trees. I spent like a month to create all of them, but I think it was worth it. I like them. Right now I have to get sure that this box is matching to the art style. And some people like to say this art style looks like comic-like. And I mean, I really like it. Well, I feel like it's not symmetrical. Now it's symmetrical. Do I like it? Well, the thing is, when the player is turning it 90 degrees, it should be still 16 pixels high. 32 pixels high then, like 2 blocks. When turning it. That's why I like to work with squares rather than this one. But probably it would be still possible. But then I have to change the size of the sprites. Canvas size, and we say 32. This one will be here. Actually, I would like to see this one 1 pixel down. So we have a bit more depth in the height. Well, just keep it this way. And this version, the side view version, is to be this side. I mean, actually, it shouldn't look like that. It just should have this size. So let's try it. So it will be 16 pixels, had a width of 16 pixels. This one is 8. And this one is 8. So this one should be 16. Yes. No, this one is 16. And this view, actually, from the front view, we should have more side view. I'm not sure if I can make it that much bigger, because it would maybe looks a bit weird when this part here is higher on the side view, kinda like this one. But does it make sense? This here could be 1 pixel more in this direction, this one here. This will make a bit bigger, this will make a bit bigger. I could make it, but I could even make it a bit higher. Like this one. Let's keep it with 2 pixels. So, and then we just go down with this part. Well, this way. Wait, we'll fix it. That looks not good here. Just like this one. And here we just need to copy this part. And also we have like in this part here, maybe a bit more down. Color we will do later. Right now we just want to set up everything in the right spots. Then we have one more in the middle, which is a bit bigger. Well, this way. I mean, now this one is 2, 2, 1, 1. Just thought it would make sense to make it with the 3-dimensionality. Or maybe we'll just keep it. We'll just ignore it with the 3-dimensionality. And say 1, 2, 2, 1. So keep this spaces bigger like they are in the front view. Okay, this could be a problem because we have this double outline. Does this make sense? Does this looks okay? Wait, I'll just make it a bit rounder. Like this one. Ah, well, but then we don't have space at the top anymore. Except... One, two, two, one. Well, and this one. Okay, and then we have a side view. We should have a back view here. Also another side view. But the only problem I see here is that when we're turning it, it's not turning properly. It's more likely turning from here to here to here to here. So it would end up here. I have to rethink that, to be honest. I have to rethink if I'll make this version, which is like... Um, Probably this one will be here, and this one will be a back view, which will look very similar to the front view, except that we don't have this lock. Like this one. Do I want it? File open. Open. And this one. Here I just want to have a 16 by 16 version. Wait. Well, we go though for the darkest brown we have. So we go for the brightest brown. For a darker one, we just do planks this way. So probably this way. This has to be one tone darker. I think something like this will match way better into the style of the game. This brown is the best for this one. Alright, so we have this box. But yeah, a bit too much lines for me. Like something like this more. Or maybe this way. just like this. So when you turn them, there will be actually not much happen. But right now I'm thinking how I'll do it. Because I want it also match up with this chest. The chest has a width of 2. Maybe to make it very bit simpler for everyone, I just make them actually also the same size. It's not easier for me only, it's also easier for the player. Okay, this is still 1 pixel too big. Well, let's do it this way. And this one. Maybe the head has to be a bit smaller compared to the bottom. Also, maybe we'll also delete this part and just keep it this style. Oh, I would somehow like to have this lock thing. But when I create it, it's very big. Oh, that's fine. It's very fine. Oh, but well, I forgot that I actually have to keep it in the full width and height. And which is very fine for everyone. But that it will look still fine with the pipes. With the bells. Boxes. sprite. I should have one side which would has a visible output. Like one direction always should look like, okay, the player knows if we want to put some items out, it should be on this side. So one box should have something like, hello. Well, thing is actually this has to be only dark. What the best way to display it? Maybe this way? Actually, maybe more in an iron style. Um, how I could make it. Um, where's machines here? I think for now I'll do it just in this way. Well, this way, this way. So yeah, keep it with this one. But this is fine. But it's somehow still not explaining well enough. So for example, when this one is the default front view, that the output is always in front, then we change it to left. So this one, but how we make it visible that the output is on the left side? We want to change the whole side. Level up. Um, 4 levels. If you save a bit more, then you can actually have like 5 levels at a time. Then you don't have to click that much. Which level are you right now? I think this with the names here on the screen here, it's a bit confusing when there are so many people. Wait, I should do? If you buy 5 levels, you got 1 level for free. I'm not sure if I'll do that. No, just joking. 5 levels is 5 levels. How are you doing? Just chilling. That's great. How about yourself? Yes, I'm also just chilling. Just draw a bit of pixel art for the now working pipe system. I'm not sure if you went through one stream where I was working on the pipe system, but I make it work now. Finally, after like 3 weeks, I'm not sure. I was working a lot of time on it. That's good. Yes, yes, that's really good. I'm really happy about it. Uh, all right, this way. But I feel like this is a bit too dark. Now this is a bit better matching. I'm not sure if I'll take this one for an output display. I want to have it more decent. But somehow I have to do it this way so the people always know on which side the output is. well, this one would be a bit easy. This one would be then the top view when the output is on the top. And on the right side, this way. The player will always have a visible way to see on which side the output will be. Um, and I'm happy with this one. Let's see. Let's see how it will looks in game. Sprite, canvas size. Environment. Wait. This one. PNG. Yes. All right. Just want to try something. So when we have this one at this field and we place a conveyor box right here, the box is barely visible. Actually, it would be way better when this box is just this size. But even that... Well, I think I have to still change the style a bit of the conveyor boxes. Because right now it's just overlapping the whole thing. I need a more compact way, which will not close the whole. So first of all, what I could do is just reduce the size of this one. The border. That it's just like this one, but even that. And I also could completely delete this one. Um, Here this border just one. Just find a proper way to can display this one. And this would be a proper way. Um, that better? Or what if I don't have a border? This would be a proper way. But now we have this double outline thing again, just like this one. We could just easily fix it by just say, okay, we don't have an outline. At least on one side. Or we say, wherever we have like this part, I mean like in this case in the vertical, we don't have an outline. So they'll always line up. I think this is the best way. I think I'll do it this way, so we also have a bit of the style of the rest of the game. So this way, I think is actually the way to go. This box could then, I could then say, okay, we don't have, the output always looks like this. So when there's nothing staying in front, just seems like this here. But just without this border. Maybe just one border. Well, wait. Storage is not the size we need. We need a full square. This is the only problem around about this way to do something. I think this is the only proper way to do something in a pixel art game. Because right now, when we have this box now, and we have something, we want to have this conveyor belt, where we not only have this version, only should have a version which is vertical. Where I do it this way. Okay, well, I see the problem here now. The connection between this one and this one. This won't line up perfectly. That's why I have this that's why I have these cases around. But I like this lighter versions a bit more. Another way that I can keep working with these boxes is that I say that this box is standing on this line. Actually, here, I could say that this box, rather than make it this size, that everything in this game will be this size. So that we make this part, where the output is, this size. Well, this won't work properly. This one, and this one. Well, what I could do... Hello, Arm. Welcome. Could just expand it in this direction, so we can't keep this one. So that every item in this matter... Well, this part actually has to be here. That it will match with this one. As we can see here, the top line is also the end of here. So this top line has to be actually here. So that when we have a box here, storage box, we put in front a conveyor box to transport the items through. It will somehow looks like this one. But right now, if we do it this way, does it make sense? But then I'm thinking why we need storage boxes. Why we need conveyor belts then, when storage boxes actually could also transport items through. But I think the reason why we then need conveyor belts is that this one can only... I mean, here we can put items into and outside, but this one can't put items into machines, and this one can't put items into, like, other boxes. So this one can put items everywhere, and this one can put items just out of one side. What project are you working right now? I'm yes, working on my farming RPG, which I have right here. And right now I'm working on a well, this is the game. this is like, you have like this farm, what you have to take care of. You can like pick up all the stuff. The dog will do the work for you. You don't have to do something except cutting trees and stuff. Then you can expand your land in this way. And you are able to go fishing, you are able to go mining, you can open up your own shop here, where you can sell items to NPCs. Here are a few houses which has NPCs who are selling stuff to you. You can talk to them. Right now this one is a bit buggy. The display has to be just slightly more up. Okay, and you can buy stuff here. This one, for example, has like blueprints for you, and when you read them, you can place machines if you want. And yeah, right now I'm working on a automation function that for the whole gameplay, at the beginning you will do everything by yourself. You can planting trees, just putting them on the floor, just like this one. And when you are in a when you did progress at the time, then you will be able to automate your things. For example, that you can send items like fruits, for example. Here you have a seed extractor. And right now you have to put the apples and fruits here by yourself, and the output will be right here. And right now I'm working on a way that you can automate this stuff. So I was creating... Oh, well... this conveyor belts, which will transport items for you into this one. They can transport items from boxes. There will be also a function that you can somehow automate the tree growing function. And when they finish progress, the items, and when you are lucky, the apples will be seeds at the end. And these seeds you can send to your storage, and from there you can just let them planting trees again for you, or you will planting them manually. And right now I'm drawing redraw the sprites for the storages. Before they was way too big. And yes, this was the chest before, but when you compare it with the player is somehow this size. The player sprite is maybe maximum this size. So the box was like 2 times the player. And also the storage, I just make it a bit smaller right now. These are the conveyor boxes I would like to use. But the new design or the new style of the boxes, when I would do them this way, the problem is that this here will hiding them completely when they are on top. And when I would doing them this way, which I also like from the style, then I would have the problem with connecting them in a vertical way properly, that they line up this way. The only proper way to do so would be to say, okay, for this one we don't have this bottom part, but then the problem would be that they end up being very, very flat, and this is what I don't want. But what if I doing it, they have this size? But well, even then it would look a bit weird that this comes out from nowhere. So this will go here, here. Sounds like a lot of work here. Yes, actually, yes. But it could be fine that it comes out of nowhere. I mean, somewhere has to be the beginning, and that I will not end up to drawing curves for every possible ways. I just will have to live with that this one is just looking like it looks like. That this one will line up properly with this part. I could say that every sprite is not like 16 by 16 in size, that it will be 16 by 32 in size, and well, this one, 2, 3, 4, this one will be like this. And when we place this one right here, one block below, it will line up this way. Also will this one. Just like this way, but when we have this area, yes, in this case here, we somehow need the beginning of this box. So we could say, okay, then the beginning of this box will be this here. And then it should already fix it. So let's see. So we have this part. And now we want that this one will go into this. So it will line up. Well, it will line up with this box here. Let's do it here. And now we say, okay, we want to go to the right here. Then we have to, I mean, actually we have to put it here then, and like this one, and so on. And when we put the next one here, it will also still match. And somehow I have to do it this way, I think. And maybe to make it looks less bad, right now this top view has left and right borders, but this one doesn't has borders. So what if we draw borders for this one? Well, the problem about borders is that they'll be double. But I think I have to kinda live with that. This will kind of looks like this, and I'm not sure if this will look still like a proper belt. So what if I just doing this way, so that we have just left and right? The thing that we promised just the base, right? No, I mean, when it's just the base and I will just delete the base, then we have this flatness. And I don't want that this is just this flat. So I want to have somehow a bit of 3-dimensional. I think the problem right here would be... I mean, this would be no problem to just cover this up. So the next one will start here and so on. So at least, I mean, every sprite is has this size. This way. Well, when we start here now, and we put it here, we have this double outline. This would be a proper way. I mean, then it still looks like it's coming from nowhere. How to fix this one? And here it would be easier to fix it than here. Actually, here we could do, okay, that we say here will be always one line, and here will be always one line. And I think this would be a way to do so. Oh, but then we actually have this problem again. That this double outline. But what if I say, okay, then we have one bright line and one dark line. Then it will kind of looks like this. And this is fine, in my opinion. Just for the base below, it will looks a bit... this can't standing alone now. So I have to live with this double outline everywhere. This is fine. So we have this one now. We round this corners a bit up. Well, so we would have kind of this one. Also here we could do the same. Bright outline here. Dark outline here. Well, wait. Well, it would be here. Just like this one. So when we put this one here, here, well, do we want to do it this way? So it would look like this. But I feel like when I do it this way, it makes them look very small. This one. Compared to this one. Okay, what if I do it this way? Then we have it here. And when we place one here, it will somehow cover up all. But I think I shouldn't do this rounded up corners here to keep everything covered. And when I have this one here now, it will be until here. Which could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is one line too big. I would like to keep it this way. I'm thinking right now to do everything here just in a tone darker. Like rather than this one, we'll do it this way and this way. Then we have this illusion of roundness. Maybe this way? So we have this one. When we paste it here, it should line up with the bottom. And we have this one, which we'll put here, line up with the bottom. And when we put one on the right, this one will look kinda this way. Which is too long. This is too long because here. Actually, here we need this black line. It should have this black line where everything will start to be darker. Or I'll just keep it this way. And when we have this one and this one, we'll line up, it will look like this. You all must have read it in here where I was lurking working. Yeah, I think so. I think he was watching Catherine the multitasker. Welcome, Captain. So this would work. Multitasker rocks. Good to see you again. Yes. He's very kind. It's raiding twice now. I'm working on a conveyor belt system right now, and I just create the sprites for that. I need this version with the inverted side to the bottom. Looks like those levels in Pokemon Blue. Someone stands on you, and one will they spin around. Oh wait, I actually know what you mean. You mean like the old one? I mean, at least actually it's a conveyor belt system. Oh, this way. So we have left, right, top, bottom. Oh, this is for your farming sim. I can see how this will be really handy. Yeah, actually, I wanted to have that the people have the opportunity to can automate stuff in the game. So at the beginning, they have to do everything manually, but they will be able to creating little farms which will automate planting trees, harvesting trees, convert them into seeds or juice or anything, and then put them in your chest system. This is the idea behind this one. And right now I'm wondering, a lot of automation. I have so many hours into Factorial, Satisfactorial, DSP. I also like automation. Actually, the only automation I was facing was in Minecraft. I love to building farms there to just automate everything to have unlimited iron and stuff. That's why I want to implement it here also, because I think this is a part of the game which a lot of people would enjoy to have in a. And I'm not sure if there's that much farming games which have farming sim game where you have the opportunity to automate full processes. I think this one has to be 1 pixel larger at the top. No, it doesn't. Or wait. It has to be 1 pixel larger. But how I handle this one? Ten is actually the same size. 1 1 2 2 2 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 1 1. Do you live tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow, Tuesday. That's the last. Then I am not there for 10 days. This one is fine, right? So when I put it here on this one, it's fine. 5C913B. I'm very happy that this description, what I put there, you are now an honorary crocodile. What does it mean? Doesn't matter, I feel honored. No, what is that? This will work. Apply the skin color, silly Billy. What do you mean? Well, you are green. Changed mine? Yes. You are green. You are the only green one, yeah. But when you have enough points, I can actually change it to a real crocodile. Thought it would change your avatar, not mine. No, just change. Oh, wait. Is it. Wait. How's the wording? Is it easy to can misunderstand? Change skin. Okay, yeah, maybe. I'm still happy. No worries. Alright. And now, in which case, it would make sense to put this one below. Here. So this one I don't want to make bigger. So what I could do to fix this problem here is to just say it will be this way. And whenever we line up something with this one, it will kind of look like this. Okay, I need a few more points to get a custom character. I'm gonna grind those out. I got to get lunch started. Keep being awesome. I try my best. Thanks for joining also. Thanks for being here. Enjoy your meal also. The thing is this bothers me. As this one would be here at this state, but at this point it won't. So I think it would make sense to keep the, like, to say, all right, there will not be an outer outline at the top. So in this case, and I think then I have it. left. Wait, let me check this one. This is fine. But then I have a very, very top type of view. This is what I want to... This is what I don't want to have. I want that this part, at least, will be the bottom part of every possible tile. So we need to keep it. And what we're gonna do is to just say, alright, we do it this. Wait, they'll be very high then. Well, this makes them way too high. Is there another way? Nee. This is it also not. The other way would be to say that these are bigger. But I don't want. Actually, this is already too big. Because right now when I put this one, right beside the box, which is actually right now this size, it also not light. It makes it too big. And when I put it in front of a box, it will also cover almost a half of the box. Actually, this is already a bit too big. So right now I'm thinking that this is one of the ways to work with these boxes. Actually, it looks okay in the in-game. Then I have to make it this size. Huh? How here it can be and here not? Oh, well. This way. So we have this one iron side, and this iron side will always indicate that this is the output. And when we then we could just say, all right, then this one, this part in the middle, just dark. So that somehow items will drop from there. Just like this one. Maybe this way. Okay. I think I'll do it this way, that we have boxes which looks like this. So we go to storage space, sprite, canvas size, and we say height is 32. I'm not sure if I like this part here. I also like it just as a one colored. All right, so this way. So this here. I'll make it here. I think I'll make vertical lines. Well, this is also not working. Only this way. So we do it this way. All right. But this side. Yeah, this one has to be blue, like the iron color. And here left. All right, here. This part I could completely copy it to this one. And here I just need actually this part. So we have this box. So the player will always know where the output is. And then I need a proper storage sprite. Which can also handle this. That when we place this one in front. All right. So actually then we need to do this part this size. This way. I mean, I'll fix it, that it looks properly soon. Okay, this looks very, very, very weird. Hmm. This looks very weird. Um, How I could make it less weird. Oh, I'll not work with chests. This is also not an option. When it's here, all right. How does this looks like when this is in front? Actually, I mean, this looks fine. All right. Actually, I think that was it for today. This one we'll start to keep drawing tomorrow. That we have proper storages. I think I'll keep this look alike for now. I think it's not too bad, but it's also not my favorite, to be honest. Maybe I could make a bit more shading here. I'd say thank you to everyone who was watching. Thank you very much. If you want to support me and my game, you can easily do it by wishlisting it on Steam. It will help me a lot. It will help the game a lot. And I appreciate every support. I hopefully see you tomorrow again. And I wish you have all a great day, night, evening, or whatever time it is where you're right now. And take care, everyone.